Right, so shit's going wrong here. I forgot to turn on my alarm, so now I have 15 minutes before I have to go. Alright, so here's the thing. I overslept. Fuck. Or at least I didn't put my alarm on, so I have 5 minutes to go. Didn't get the shower today. Fuck. Luckily I have deodorant. Got a quick wash. Sadly, nothing more. I really want to wash my hair today. Fucking hell. Yeah, so it's dark as balls. And to make it a bit better, it's raining. And I get to get out there for 60 minutes and bike my ass off. With the wind straight in my face. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Fucking hell. Okay, so let me take over here. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, no, I think I'll just stand here. So I just got kicked out of class because I could not afford the software. Yeah, I can't afford the software because I need to pay school to be able to be here, but I'm not allowed to be here because I can't afford the software. See the kind of shit that I have to deal with on a fucking daily basis. I mean, I know I swear a lot, but that's because of the stress this shit gives me. I mean, goddamn. I just want to be able to go to school so that I don't get in trouble with the law, and this is the shit that happens. I gotta be honest. When I move, if I move, I think I'm gonna quit school and actually start working full time. I think that's necessary. Right, so one good thing about having a school that does not know how to plan anything is that you don't really know when you're gonna get out. So right now we were able to cut 3 hours before I had to go. That's honestly awesome. Makes me feel a lot better about today. We still have a lot to do. Still have a lot to clean before they come tomorrow to see if I'm able to get my own, living area, my own apartment. Which I really hope I do, because that would mean I get to move out soon. So, seeing as we have a lot of cleaning to do, let's go! And we are back home, my beautiful nightmare seekers. God damn. Yes, I'm kind of tired because the road to my house is still an hour on the bike. Thank God I had some good music, because that's the stuff that keeps me on my feet. Alright, so there is still a lot of cleaning. I should probably get the vacuum cleaner too. We should probably move some of this stuff to the garage. And I need to do another wash. Need to fold some laundry too. Alright, but before any of that, I need to eat, because I just realized I haven't eaten anything today. And it is 4 in the afternoon. I will be right back. There we go, peanut butter McFucking sandwich. God. I gotta be honest, if you don't eat for a whole day, this stuff looks like heaven. And I guess that means I'm entering nirvana, because, yeah, I'm gonna die. See you in a moment. Alright, so, I just got done doing the laundry, or at least folding the laundry. There's still another load that's coming today. It's 6:05, and once again, the winter shows what it is, a bitch. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we've done quite a lot. The room looks pretty good. Let's see what else there is. Let's go here. This looks pretty good too. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but the washing machine is going. So yeah, for right now, everything's fine. I still need to do the dishes. Right, so quick explanation about today. Alright, so as you saw, I forgot to set my alarm. Pissed me off. I had to hurry out the door. It really sucked. Then I got kicked out of class. That was nice. Because I couldn't afford the software, because the money that I could have used to buy the software, I'm spending to actually pay to go to school. See the problem with paying for an education? It doesn't really work. When you have to pay for the education, everything around the education, and everything in the education. And then additional fees that happen after you were already, well, being educated. And that's kind of my problem here. I'm poor as fuck, and I got kicked out of class because I don't have money. That's my problem with classes. That's my problem with... And don't fucking anyone say that it's because I'm just not trying hard enough, or because I'm a millennial and I'm lazy. I'm fucking not. And I'm fucking done with everyone thinking that I'm just a lazy piece of crap just because I was born in this year. Or that year. And because I grew up like this. Or because I orientate like this. Bitch, I'm flamboyant, I'm happy, sometimes I'm also depressed, I'm anxious, but I'm also excited. And I'm not lazy, but sometimes you need to lay down before, well, the darkness kind of envelops you. And that's a moment that you have trouble getting out. Those are the moments that you actually need to lie down really badly. And I get so pissed when people dare to call people that need that lazy. Honestly, that is one of the biggest insults you can ever have. When you know you are trying everything to be normal, but you're being called lazy anyway. That's what I call a one-sided view. Right, so anyway, yeah, so laundry's done. Yeah, not a lot more has been happening right now. Didn't really get in trouble. Thank God, actually. It's kind of funny, I wake up almost too late and I hurry to school, I still make it. I get drenched by the rain, by the way, and they kick me out of class. And, might I add, put me on absent because I couldn't afford the software. I don't know if anyone else ever has this, but do you know when you just get really mad at someone because they're being unfair towards something that you cannot predict nor influence in any way due to external forces keeping you from it, and you just want to punch that person? You just really want to punch or hit or inflict any kind of physical damage or mental damage on the person that does not seem to understand that you are incapable in any possible, plausible, or any other sort of way to make the situation better. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm the victim here. I don't have money. I do not have money. Great, first 2 days that I'm videotaping and I'm only talking about how little money I have. I still need to pin money that I need to give to my mother. Yes, I have a certain amount of money and that gets subtracted every month. So I don't really keep a lot of it. In fact, if my calculations are right, I keep about $26. 26 euros for a whole month. Nice life. Luckily, it isn't all that bad. My little room over here is pretty much all I can ask for. It's got supplies, it's got everything that I want. It's kind of fun. Got my laptop, desk fan, lamp, even a pad that I got from my mother because she wasn't using it anymore. You got my speaker, a package of paper because it was cheap, my books, my crafts, my DVDs, well, a couple of them. They're actually supposed to go upstairs. I'm gonna bring them there in a moment. Kaleidoscope, some bags of herbs and magical stones because I'm a Wiccan. In case you don't know what it is, it's a modern belief centered around ancient witchcraft in modern times. I don't care if you don't know what it is, don't care what it is, or if you want to insult it. It's pretty much what I've been doing my entire life, and I don't care what you think about it. I'm just giving you the opportunity to see through what I see. And if you don't like that, well then click on another video, because that's just how it works. Alright. I like my wall. Sometimes when I get really depressed, I just look at this wall and I realize I've done all of this. I've made every single thing that's on this wall. I know what that actually makes me feel okay. Because sometimes you really don't feel like you can do anything, and you need to be confronted with everything good that you have done. Of course you can't be confronted with everything, because a lot of things just get forgotten. But this don't. I'll take this wall wherever I go. In my mind, my heart, and physically if I move. Yep. I'm doing pretty good. Alright, not sure if that's it for the day, but for now, I'll see you guys. Alright, so I just had a nice conversation. So I'm gonna get the groceries now. I'm just saying, thank God it's the start of the week, so we have a bit of money. Means we can actually afford dinner. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Gonna get my coat just quickly. That should help. Okay. Do I look good? I dare to say I look good. Right. Now that is quality. A real quality product. Yep. Nothing wrong here. Tonight, we feast like kings. And then we take over the Empire of Hell. May have gotten a bit carried away there, but I like it. Okay. Right, so anyway, in 20 minutes I'm gonna prepare dinner. Until that time there's reasonably little to do. I do want to show this one off. I should cover real name on this. It's a custom notepad I actually bought. The fun thing about it is that when I open it, I already have a story written. I just have not had any time to actually try and record it. It's pretty much a full story already. I got the ending. And I got my other 3 books. You know what? This might actually be a fun moment for us. Let's take a look at the old picture book. Nope. Let's see. That would be me. with shorter hair. That is an attic. Still remember that one. I was on an internship on a really, really shitty and rainy day, and I decided, fuck it, I'll just draw the window during my break. A library for my own design. Thought it would be fun. This one. Ooh, yeah, this one is not fun to talk about. This one was part of the first part of something that I wanted to do multiple times. It was actually a series about people being forced into their role as bad guys. It didn't really work out because the only way you could do it is by drawing really bad guys, but as you can see, the next one was just kind of me again. So I guess the symbolism stopped and I just became, well, very upfront. There you have a nice little Excalibur. I have multiple of these, by the way. Oh, this one I remember. I tried to draw a single scene from Magi, the anime. I failed horribly, by the way, but I had to do it from memory. I actually do know that I kept a book somewhere. Yeah, I'll be right back. Now this is actually one of my prized drawings. Like, no one has given it a prize or anything. I haven't shown it to a lot of people. But it's my personal prize, because I was able to draw this. And it looks very good, actually. I'm not even gonna let my anxiety say that it's not good. It's really good, because I drew a scene that I saw when I was watching a Nightcore video, and it had Hatsune Miku, and I don't know, I guess I just really liked the song, so I played it over and over, and then I started drawing her. And you know what? Turned out pretty goddamn good. But this, oh, it's not finished, I never really finished it, but this was closer to what I just showed you guys. Here I actually paused the frame and actually took time to draw a lot of it. Then of course we have some random shit that I drew under pressure, drew under pressure, drew under pressure, drew under pressure. And here we have... Well, I'll actually tell the story immediately, it's pretty funny. So, one time I actually didn't get an evening shift at the restaurant where I was working for a while. And my mother kept asking me when to get another shift. And my anxiety, for some reason, forced me to say that it was this night and this night when I didn't have anything. So I just stayed out the entire night, biked around town, went to the next town. I didn't have money or anything, so I wasn't really gonna buy any drinks or food. I just stayed out, freezing, by the way. And this is a statue that was near a shopping complex that was in the town over, just one town over. And at night there was nothing to do, and it was only illuminated by the light of one single street lamp, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just draw it. I know it looks pretty weird, the ground was not done well, I know that, but the statue itself actually really looked like this. So I'm still pretty proud of that. Okay, so back to my amateur drawings, because who doesn't like that? Right. Here we have this. This is something that I drew from memory again. Ignore that. This was something that I drew from memory. Okay, I know some of you are probably gonna ask it, so it was my box. The speaker. It turned off because I wasn't using it. Which is a good thing. Okay, so anyway, this was actually a fortress. The entrance to a fortress where my mother used to volunteer and take me with her. I spent a lot of time there. It was nice. Here we see my my what would you call it? My muse? Eyes. I am obsessed with eyes. Eyes are the windows to the soul. I'm quickly gonna show you this too. Even in my other works, you can see a lot of shit. Here, when you look really closely, you can see that the eye is actually crying, which is an important thing in this one. Here, you see the eyes are glistening. The face may seem angry, but it's just there. Here, it's an extreme close-up. Thunder hitting, you only see the lights from the buildings and the street lamps. That's the kind of shit I love in eyes. You can do everything. Picture of Cthulhu that I drew, or I don't know how to pronounce it. The eyes are reversed, so it's all iris and a little bit of color in the middle. Over here, you can't really see it because I drew it really fucking tiny, but the eyes have tiny little veins in them. Let's see, here, pupils dilated. I pay a lot of attention to the eyes that I draw. And a girl that actually used to make me feel better when I was down. I miss her. And then one day she just stopped talking to me. We didn't do anything bad or anything. I guess something just happened that made her quit the app that we were talking on. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I do with eyes. And with pencil, it's a bit different, because you need to be really defined in how hard you draw. Every thickness of every line can make a difference. For instance, you can see here that he has very greasy hair, which is a detail that I thought important to add because he was also tired. You can see the weakness under his eyes a bit. And I thought that was the important stuff that I needed to do for this one. Then I decided to draw an angry face from the internet. Thought it looks pretty good. And then I put him in a cell. Because I'm a bad person. This one. Okay, I think this will be the last one. I'll show some more tomorrow, but this one, I want to take some time and explain this. Alright, so what you see here is a guy laying on the ground. He's bleeding, he's dying, there's blood on his hand, and he has a rapier, which means, well, he was a soldier. He is a soldier. And I drew it like that. You look very closely, you see he's actually smiling, because he didn't have to take part in a war. He was one of the first to fall, and he's glad with it. Then you see this. Now every time that I show this to someone they always thought for some reason that these were trees. Trees! When I drew the shadows in human shapes, making necks and heads and shoulders, so that people can notice that he may have been the first to fall, but there are many to follow. I use this one to kind of show my idea of war. That there's an honor to fall before anyone else because you protected someone else from the bullet that hit you. Even though knowing others will follow, you can at least have the peace of mind that you didn't have to kill anyone. And I think that may be the one success you can have in a war. Surviving without killing. And I know this not because I fought in a war, because I've been bullied my entire life. And one time they took it too far, and I did something I'm not proud of. I make jokes about it to feel better about it, but I know I wouldn't have stopped if I had been given the choice at the time. Some of you may have seen it on streams of Lawn Puppy. I may have talked about it in a couple of videos. One time in high school I was bullied a lot, and it was 1 year after I attempted suicide. And this kid who was bullying me the entire year, I knew I had 2 weeks before I had to leave school because I was being bullied too much. And I told him, look, we both have 2 weeks left before you will never see me again. How about you just leave me alone until then? And that's that. And I don't know why then, I don't know why at all, but when he took my serious offer as a joke, laughed in my face and said no, I completely lost it. I swear to God, I blacked out for the millisecond that I jumped at his throat and my hands closed in around them, but I was fully conscious every other second that I was pushing my thumb into his neck. I would have strangled him. I would have gone to jail because I would have murdered someone. And I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud that at one time I thought it acceptable to take a life. But I need people to know that this is the kind of stuff that is the whole reason why people are against bullying, because you might be a bully right now and you might be powerful, but wait until you've broken them. Wait until you've broken them completely, down to dust, stomped in the ashes, condensed the glass and broke it again. When they have nothing to lose, that's the moment that they have everything to gain. And a life without the bully that made their life so miserable to begin with, that's victory. To them in that moment, that is victory. To me in that moment, that was victory. And I don't think people understand that that is a dangerous mindset. And it has taken me a long time to actually get out of it, and I'm still not completely out of it. And I really hope that someone who was being mean to someone the other day sees this just once and understands that what they did, they were breaking someone. They weren't having fun. They weren't feeling better about themselves because they brought someone else down. They were breaking someone. See everything into relation what you are doing. When someone feels bad because of something you said, it's not that you said something you thought was funny and they took it the wrong way. You broke them. You are breaking each piece of them until they have nothing left. That is simply what bullying is, in the simplest way, condensed, purified. That's what it is. Breaking a person. And we are all people, no matter what gender identity, no matter what sex, no matter what sexual orientation, no matter what skin color, hair length, or any kind of shit that I have had to deal with in my life. We are all people. We are all humans. We have made our place in this world, and we do not need to grasp higher than others because we are all equal. A bullet will kill each of us. A knife will slice through our skin. We are not immortal. We are not great. We are humans. And humans are relative to their actions. And if your actions involve making other people feel like shit, then shame on you. And I'm not saying that to make you mad, but I'm saying that to make you think, make you understand that even if other people think it's okay to act that way to you, you should always stand above it. And let me make one thing clear. If they try to touch you, they can say all the shit they want about you, your family, or anyone you love. But if they touch you or them, that is the moment to retaliate. They will be hurt. because they did not listen. And I sank way too deep into that. Great. I did not mean to make this such a serious moment. This was just meant to be a bit lighthearted. Okay, well, anyway, I'll take my little book and I'll put it back where it belongs. I've also been studying alchemy, and I've actually seen this a lot lately. It's kind of funny. Maybe I'll show you guys some research of it tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow those guys are gonna come, and I'm nearly shitting my pants with anxiety for what they're gonna think, what they're gonna do, and what list they're gonna put me on. So probably not tomorrow. Probably the next day. So in 2 days I'll probably show you some of my research. That might be fun. Maybe after that I'll actually draw something, do something other that's mediocrely impressive. Eh, who knows. Right. It's 7 o'clock. I am gonna make dinner. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so let's see what we have. Quick recap of the day. Didn't start out great, continued not being great, went a bit better when I got out early, and continued, well, just started cleaning up. Well, for the rest it's all pretty good. You know, I guess the day wasn't that bad. Fuck the morning. Luckily tomorrow I will be able to wake up early, so that problem should not happen again. Was interesting. I have 30 minutes before I gotta take my pills. That gives me an hour and a half to stop the videos for the day and start editing. So I'm gonna just do that, so you can guys have a video before I go to sleep. That's gotta be nice. Alright. I guess Sirrmo out. Or rather, I will devour your souls. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the monsters bite. And enjoy the madness.